Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Thursday, November 12th, 2015. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. 4 representatives from the Nevis Island Administration have been appointed as members of the Criminal Justice Strategic Board. Former police officer Lynell Noland, lawyer Heidi Sutton, former fire officer and head of security at the Nevis Air and Seaports Authority David Hendrickson, and the police prosecutor Inspector Stephen Hector will serve on the board. The board also consists of Acting Director of Public Prosecution Arudranath Gosai, Acting Superintendent of Prisons Ashiel O'Connor, Commander of the St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force Lieutenant Colonel Patrick Wallace, Director of New Horizons Juvenile Rehabilitation Center Adel Williams, Assistant Commissioner of Police responsible for crime Ian Quealy, Director of Probation and Child Protection Services Deborah Matthew, Director of the Financial Intelligence Unit Jacqueline Summersall Berry, Chief Education Officer Dr. Tricia Esdale, Chief Fire Officer Everett Ogaro, and Comptroller of Customs Gerard Bell. Attorney General the Honorable Vincent Byron was appointed Chairman of the Board by Prime Minister and Minister of National Security the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris during the official launch at the Police Training Complex yesterday, Wednesday, November 11th. The Attorney General deemed the launch of the Criminal Justice Strategic Board as a very important aspect of the criminal justice system.
The criminal justice system is made up of a number of entities. Each plays a different role in a system designed to address the community's expectation that people who break the law are punished and face appropriate consequences, and that victims of crime are treated with respect and sensitivity.
He stated that when a crime is committed and the alleged offender is apprehended, the criminal justice system commences operation.
It is a continuum along which the alleged offender will travel, with the point of departure and destination dependent upon their innocence or guilt and the nature of their crime. Along this continuum, there are numerous different agencies that play important and varying roles.
The Honorable Vincent Byron said it is important to understand the function of the Criminal Justice Strategic Board and outlined its first priority.
We in the Criminal Justice Strategic Board that is to be launched today is mandated to have a holistic view of the criminal justice system. We have to improve the service delivery and ensure that this service delivery is fair and just. We must work to increase public confidence in the criminal justice system. Obviously, we have to work very hard at improving the efficiency of the criminal justice system. Where possible, we have to work to reduce costs of the system and to constantly build improvements in the capability of the system. We have to be very conscious of justice for victims and witnesses and their involvement in the system as well.
He also spoke of the need to address other problems that are facing the criminal justice system at this time. The Attorney General noted that an efficient and effective justice system is the key part of any civil society.
Questions of delay, the time it takes for matters to be dispensed of by our courts, the number of people on remand in our prisons that for some would be unacceptable, so that the system must be more effectively working to reduce these numbers of people on remand, that people who are held by the prison can have their matters tried quickly, be sentenced quickly, and be dispensed of.
The Attorney General noted that an efficient and effective justice system is the key part of any civil society. Last year's 25 most remarkable teens have testified that the award has empowered them to fill even greater roles in society. This was the opinion of several of the notable adolescents during the 2014 25 Most Remarkable Teens Project Display Ceremony, which took place on Friday, November 6th. Leandre Dyer and Jean Emery Jr. were among a record 9 teens from Nevis who were awarded in 2014. Their projects found creative ways to redirect youth energy. Dyer, who was awarded in the category of spiritual commitment, found a way to engage males that is often not a popular consideration in the culture of St. Kitts and Nevis. His project involves the performing arts mixed with a little bit of drama, Dyer revealed, adding that the idea for his production sparked from his passion for the art of dancing. It targets males ranging from ages 12 to 14 years. Meantime, Amri was able to carry out 2 projects, a Bikes Not Bombs Earn a Bike camp and a Moko Jumbi camp. He explained that as a performer of the Moko Jumbi himself, his group often had to ask for assistance from groups in St. Kitts during the Culturama season. He explained that his camp has filled a cultural niche. His 14 students made their own stilts, and their costumes were proudly sponsored by Representative for Nevis 9, the Honorable Mark Brantley. Now his group performs in many places and events, including the Four Seasons Resort and the first Nevis Blues Festival. This year's 25 Most Remarkable Teens will be awarded this evening at a special sitting of the National Assembly, where the parliamentary representatives will present the awards to the young people from their constituencies. 7 divisions are among the 25 Most Remarkable Teens who will be recognized. NTV will bring you live coverage of this evening's awards ceremony from 7:30. Still to come,
I wish to re-emphasize the fact that diabetes is a life-altering disease that should not be taken lightly.
The details after this break.
Hey, you know it's your groovy soca monarch king, your boy Speedy, and I'm here with the Inland Revenue Department, and I love my side dish. And guess what? I also love Nevis too. And as a responsible taxpayer, your tax dollars help to build our nation. So I'm here to tell you, pay your taxes on time and be a responsible citizen. And don't get me wrong, it's a serious song. I pay my taxes. Boom!
Welcome back. The Executive Committee of the first Owali Fest is inviting the public to be a part of the inaugural event, as it is not only new and different but also promises to be exciting. The 3-day festival is an initiative of Tim Keynes and Associates, the company's bid to develop local talent. Owali Fest, the celebration of youth, music and culture, is slated for Friday 27th to Sunday 29th November.
We have 4 events. The Just for Laughs Kaiso show on the Friday evening. It's going to be a night of comedy in Kaiso. You know, we normally have the more serious type calypso at Carnival and Culturama time, but there's a different arm of the art form, popular in Trinidad and other places, where the Calypsonian do pieces of wit, humor and satire designed to entertain and make people laugh. So that's what we're having on the Friday evening. We have King Astro would be performing, Hollywood, Baker, Daddy Nature, Pupu Wheeler, Flamingo, Bahola, and we have an artist from Trinidad, Lord Funny, Master Funny he's called now, who would be a guest artist at the show. This is going to go down in the Guelhall Netball Complex on Friday the 27th, beginning at 9 p.m.
According to Keynes, 2 events are being organized for Saturday, November 28th.
In the early evening from 6 at NEPAC, we'll be having the Owali Body Physique competition. It's going to be male and female, and it's the sporting segment of the Owali Fest. So to promote healthy living, we'll have 5 males and 4 females competing to see who has the best body. It's a little bit different from the bodybuilding. It's more of definition and tone rather than mass. So it's something that to look forward to. It's the first of its kind, from my knowledge. So it is something that we are hoping to develop from year to year.
That same evening, we'll see the staging of the flagship event, the Owali Fest Music Concert.
Saturday, we'll be back at the complex from 9 p.m. for the Owali Fest, for the Development Bank of St. Kitts Nevis Owali Fest Music Concert. This concert, again, is designed to promote and develop our own talent. So we are having 8 acts, 7 of them are from St. Kitts and Nevis, and 1 international act. From Nevis, we're having Michael Morton and X-Ray and his band. These are 2 artists who are just now coming to the fore. Michael as a dancehall artist, X-Ray as a soca artist. And this actually will be their first concert appearance, so to speak. We'll have, of course, Deli Ranks, the frontman for Core. He'll be doing solo performance. From St. Kitts, we are having Mr. Bagnall, the reigning groovy soca monarch, and Highlight, which is one of the young artists in dancehall who's been coming up and been really making a name for himself locally. The Odyssey Band will also be on the show, the Grandmasters Band. And the guest artist for this year would be Baby Sham, a Jamaican dancehall artist who has made quite a name internationally for himself for the last 2 decades almost. So he'll be here to perform at the Wallifest concert.
Wallifest will wind down on Sunday, November 29th with what the committee has dubbed the Hot Rods and Beach Buddies Car Show Link Up.
It's going to be a car show at Pinnis Beach beginning from 1 p.m. We'll be having also some modeling, some beachwear modeling, and some weightlifting competition. We have those guys who are in the gym. You know, they are those who train for physique, but they're those who train just for strength. So we'll have that on display at Pinnis Beach on Sunday afternoon. I'm hoping that everyone comes and have a good time. The events, the Kaiser show is $35 EC to enter. The music music concert has 2 options. You have a general admission for $75 EC, or you can pay $125 for an all-inclusive section where that includes all of the drinks that you want to drink for the night. The body fitness is $30 at NEPAC. The car show is just free. You just come and enjoy the entertainment that we're going to have there. We have music by Blackstone, and we are looking maybe to add another DJ from St. Kitts.
Wallifest is receiving support from title sponsor, the Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis, SL Hosfords and Company Limited, Lefco Equipment Rentals and Construction Company Limited, Carrie Breweries, Nisbet Plantation Beach Club, Hamilton Beach Villas and Spa, Fit Wellness Center, and Bulls Gym. A part of the proceeds will go towards the Titans Athletics Club's efforts to facilitate training abroad for some of its athletes in preparation for regional and international competitions for the 2016 season. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis will join the rest of the international community in observing World Diabetes Day on Saturday, November 14th. So notes Minister of State with responsibility for health, the Honorable Wendy Phipps, in her official address in observance of Diabetes Awareness Week. November 8th to 15th, 2015 has been designated by the Diabetes Association of St. Kitts and Nevis as Diabetes Awareness Week in an effort to educate the public on diabetes as a chronic disease and to emphasize the need for every citizen and resident of the Federation to practice a healthy diet and lifestyle. As such, the association has chosen as its theme this year, Diabetes and Living Healthy.
World Diabetes Day is now the world's largest campaign for diabetes awareness that reaches a global audience of well over 1 billion people in more than 160 United Nations member countries. It should be noted that the 2 core objectives of the World Diabetes Day campaign are as follows. 1. To function as a platform that promotes the advocacy efforts of the International Diabetes Federation, or the IDF, and 2, to be the global driver that promotes the importance of using a coordinated and focused approach to confront diabetes as a critical world health issue. I wish to re-emphasize the fact that diabetes is a life-altering disease that should not be taken lightly. With a proper regimen of a healthy diet, exercise, medication, a positive outlook, and particular attention to matters such as foot care, diabetes can be well managed and the quality and duration of life can be maximized for persons living with the disease. Let us join the Diabetes Association of St. Kitts and Nevis and the rest of the international community in observing both Diabetes Awareness Week and World Diabetes Day 2015.
The Diabetes Association has planned a number of activities in observance of Diabetes Awareness Week and World Diabetes Day 2015. These activities include diabetes screenings at Independence Square on St. Kitts tomorrow, Friday, November 13th. Here in Nevis, a similar health fair is being organized by the NIA's Health Promotion Unit.
We at the Health Promotion Unit in Nevis will be hosting a health fair on Friday, November 13th at the Administration Building parking lot across from Best Buy in Charlestown from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Services offered on that day will include screening for blood sugar, blood pressure, and BMI, nutrition and food preparation demonstrations, educational information from environmental, mental, dental health, pharmacy, and nursing services. Mr. Macefield Nisbet will be offering exercises after the event, so bring a change of clothing and your sneakers and join us at 4 p.m. It will be fun. We're asking the general public to join us in the fight against diabetes by attending the health fair on Friday, November 13th at the administration parking lot across from Best Buy in Charlestown. This starts at 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Remember, it's important to know your numbers. So see you there.
The Health Promotion Unit's World Diabetes Day Health Fair will be held under the theme Healthy Eating as a Key Factor in the Fight Against Diabetes. That's it for this evening's edition of the Nevis Newscast. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Thank you for viewing. Good night.